So let's get those feet together, knees together. Take those feet out, pressing into the side of your feet, drawing those abdomens in and tucking the tailbone under, those hips in a lovely neutral spine, drawing the shoulder blades up to the shoulder, up to the ears, drawing them back and letting those shoulder blades glide down your back, just as if you're trying to pop them into the back pockets of an imaginary pair of jeans. Chin parallel with the floor, and really envision that spine being beautifully long, the crown of the head reaching up to the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. I almost feel as if your head's dangling from the ceiling by a piece of string. And taking a few breaths there, in through the nose, into our rib cage, and out through the mouth. On our next breath in, draw those shoulders up to our ears and let them drop. Draw them up to our ears and drop. And then one more time, draw those shoulders up to your ears and let them drop. Really feeling a lovely space between your ears and your shoulders. And we're going to take our arms up to the ceiling, but we're not going to crunch up. We're going to keep those shoulders away from our ears, those palms facing in, and we're going to reach up with the right hand, bring it back, and reach up with the left. Keep going from one side to the other. And each time you go, feeling a little bit more of a stretch, a space between the rib, bottom rib, and the hip. And again, on the other side, drawing the belly button to the spine. You can keep both arms up. I'll bring the other arm down a little. See how you feel. But as you reach from side to side, another one each side. And then we're going to bring those arms out, reaching away, palms facing up, actually. So you're drawing them up. And what we're going to do is just some little extension flexion in the real upper back there and the shoulders. So you turn the palms to face around the back of the room and you're twisting in the shoulder blades. Okay, I'll kneel so you can see a little bit better. You twist and then you turn all the way back the other way. So you've got a little extension going on there. And then you twist forward for a little flexion and rotate back the other way. One more time. Rotate down and back round the other way. Just really loosening up in the shoulder blades this evening. Keeping the arms out there. Draw those abs in. With your right hand, I want you to reach over and reach to touch that left hand. Back the other way. Reach over, touching the other hand and back. And then one more on each side. Really try not to move on that left side as that right arm reaches over and back over on the other side. And then just taking those feet a little bit wider, keeping those arms out to the side. Draw the belly button in, tuck that tailbone under. We're going to take that arm over to the right, but you're moving just in the upper torso and back over to the other side. So keep a lovely level arm. Those arms no higher than the shoulders as you reach and back, reach and back. One more time each way. Reach and back and reach over and back. Draw those abs in, belly button to the spine as you come down into a flat back there, into a tabletop position. Pressing out those heels and the side of the feet into the floor, those arms out to the side. Fold those arms down. Just stay nice and soft in the knees. Arms come to the front. Draw the belly button to the spine, and on your next out breath, roll back up, one vertebra at a time, to stand in. Draw those shoulder blades back and down when you stand, and we'll do one more. Reach out, draw the belly button to the spine, come down into a flat back, pressing away to the sides of the feet. Draw the abs in, tailbone out behind you, crown of the head out in the opposite direction. Breathe in, out, hands come down, draw them in together, soft knees, belly button to the spine, restack the vertebra, those head and arms hanging heavy, coming up to the top. Coming back into parallel feet, hip width apart. We'll just do a few dumb waiters, get some rotations going in our shoulders. So those hands out to the front. Breathe in, out, take them out and to the front. Just some gentle rotations here first. Seeing how far you can take those hands each side. And on the next one, we take them up, bring them back in into the front. Really enjoying that stretch here, doing all lovely shoulder mobility work here this evening. Take them out to the side, reach out, back in and to the front. One more, take out, reach out to the sides, back in to the front. This time, take the right arm out. So your right arm is out, the left hand's out in front. And this time, we take them out and back in. Take them out. One goes out to the side, one comes out front. Bring them both to the front. Take the left hand to the side and go again. Reach and back. Reach and back. And one more. Reach and back. Really nice work. We're going to breathe in, take the chin to the chest. The hands hang, arms hang heavy, head hang heavy as you roll down slowly through the back. Rolling down one vertebra at a time, really envisioning that space between each of your vertebrae as you come down as far as you can. Breathe in, draw the abs in, and restack as you come up to standing. One vertebra at a time in your own breath. When you're fully stacked, take those shoulder blades back, roll them down the spine, facing forward. And we're going to go one more time before coming down to our mats. Chin to chest, roll down, one vertebra at a time. Keep the abdominals drawn into the spine. So you roll down and take a little peek, see how you're getting on, one at a time. Really making sure you're visualizing that space, creating a lovely gap between each single vertebra, hanging down there and taking a few breaths in. And then when you are ready, bend those knees, pop the palms onto the mat in front of you, walk forward and come down onto your knees. Take the feet flat, draw the tailbone under, using those abdominals to get that curve as you curve up to the ceiling in that lower back, mid back. And as you come to the mid and upper back, pushing away from the mat with the palms of your hands, press it between your shoulder blades, head hangs down, looks at the top of your thighs. Breathe in, out, take the tailbone the other way, abdominals come down to the mat, shoulder blades glide down your back as you look to the front. Breathe in, breathe out, come back into a neutral spine. I'm going to start with our first rotation of the session. We're going to go into a thread the needle with the left hand. So you breathe in, and on the out breath, take that left hand out to the side. The eye line follows that hand. As it reaches up above you, you rotate in the waist, and then you take that hand down, glide the back of that hand, thread it under the right hand. As you reach away, taking the shoulder to the floor, stretching through that shoulder blade. Breathe into that stretch. Few more breaths there. Come back onto the 4 points. Let's go with the right hand. Draw those abs in. Take the right hand out to the side. Take it up. Turn the head. Look at that right hand as you reach up. Bring the hand down. Thread it under the left hand. As you reach away, taking the shoulders close to the mat as you can, or even onto the mat. Getting a little stretch in that shoulder on the right-hand side. A few more breaths there. Come back onto your 4 points. We're going to do another one on each side. This time we are going to concentrate on the right leg. So we're going to take that right leg out to the side, foot facing forward. Make sure you're nice and straight across the back, pushing away from the floor. And with your right hand first, draw the belly button to the spine, turn to the right, reach up, turn to your head to face your heart, to look at your hand, reach up, come down, thread the needle under that left arm, reach in, taking the shoulder down to the floor. If you want a deeper stretch on the inner thigh, take that right leg just a little bit further out to the right, folks, making sure you're stable in the shoulders as you stretch through the right shoulder. Take a few more breaths there. Push up with our left hand. You've now got both hands on the floor. Walk, keep the leg out to the side. Walk those hands into your midline, into your body. Draw the abs in. Come up to standing. Standing, come up upright. Breathe in, reach those arms out. Take them behind your ears. Draw the abs in, take the elbows over to that lengthened leg, come up. Let's go into our side bends, over to the left and up, over to the right and up. Couple more times. Now you can stick with this one if you want, or we're gonna layer on. So we can stay with that one, take the arms out otherwise. As you reach over, come up, reach over the other side. Another one each side. Until you come up, reach away, shoulder blades gliding down your back. Reach over and out. Reach over towards that lengthened leg and out. This time we're going to come over onto this left side, that right leg out to the side of us. Look down, check that you could fit between two panes of glass. We're going to point the leg to come up and we're going to flex it down. Now that hand can come behind your head or it can come onto your hips. So go whichever feels right for you as you point that leg up and flex it down, up and down. We're going to do 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there, point that toe, do little circles. Squeeze the glute, little circles. Draw the abs in, feel lovely and strong on that underside as you do little circles for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that foot down, bring the knees together, come over onto 4 points. Shoulder blades glide down your back. Let's walk those knees just out a little so we're a little bit longer in our back. Shoulder blades gliding down, belly button to the spine. You can keep your legs, your feet on the floor, toes under, or bring those feet up. We're going to come into some little tricep dips here, okay? So breathe in to come down and out. In to come down, push up on the out breath for another 3, another 2, and another 1. Great work. Push back, sit on your heels, reach forward as you lie in child's pose. Take a few breaths there, forehead on the mat. And push back up onto your knees. Let's go the other side. So this time with the left leg. Take that left leg out to the side, foot facing forward, abs in, tailbone tucked under, chin parallel with the floor. And we're going to come over first into our thread the needle on this left side. Again, play with it a little bit there. If you need to get a little bit of a deeper stretch, take that left foot a little bit further out to the left. Belly button to the spine, breathe in. On the out breath, take that arm over to the left. Come down, back of the hand guides along and under the right hand. Take the shoulder blade down towards the floor. Feel a glorious stretch, hopefully, along the back of that left shoulder and the inner thigh on that left leg. Take a few breaths there. As I said, keep playing with that stretch. If it releases, feel free to take that leg out just a little bit more, or thread that hand a little bit more. Really nice. Push back up with that right hand on both hands. Walk both hands in towards you and come upright. Tuck that tailbone under, facing forward, hands behind your head for our side bends as we reach over and over the other side. Keep going for a few more as we reach over each side. And if you want to layer on there, you can carry on with this one, or you can take your arms out and reach over with the lengthened arm and back the other way. Reach over. Let's keep going. We'll do another 2 on each side. Reach and over and reach over again. Now, the next time we bring the left arm over, so the right arm over, but the left arm over our head, we bring the right hand to the floor. The left hand can go behind your head. You can keep it upright if you wish, or pop it on your hip. Draw those abs in, point that toe, lift, flex, bring it down. Point up, flex down, up, down. Keep pointing. Squeezing that glute as it goes up. Relaxing it, bring it, don't crash that leg down. You want to bring it down as if you're dragging it through thick mud. Let's try another 6 of these here. Point up, flex down, point up, flex down. For another 4, another 3, another 2, another 1. Hold it there, squeeze that glute, little circles. Keep those circles little. And again, if your leg's a bit lower, that's fine. Just do your little circles within your range of movement, whether your leg's here or further to the floor. Just make sure that height stays consistent for you for all the move. Let's do another 5. Squeeze that left butt for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Come down nice and slowly. Bring the knee in. Come over again on all 4s. Walk those knees out. Draw the feet up if you wish. Draw the abs in. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. As we come into another 5 little tricep dips here. Breathe in to come down. Breathe out to come up. Now don't forget to really make sure those elbows come in towards your waist. The hands gliding along each side of your torso as we do another 3, another 2, and another 1. Reach away. Don't take those hands off the floor. Just stretch them back to stretch through the shoulder blades, sending your bottom behind you and the tailbone out behind you, but not coming fully on your heels. Reach, reach, reach. A few more breaths there. We're going to come back into that position. Now I'm going to layer on. So do that layering, do the version that suits you best, okay? So we're going to take both bottom half of our legs flat onto the floor. Take a breath, draw the abdominals into the spine, shoulder blades gliding down your back, neck nice and long. Going to breathe in, and on the out breath, we're going to take one leg out, bring it down. Take the other leg out, toe curled under, bring it down. Now you can keep going on each leg, reaching one leg away. bringing it down, all the while pushing between your shoulder blades, drawing the abdominals into the spine. Or on the next one, you can take one leg out and the other leg out and come in to a full plank. So do whichever version is for you. You can come down on the knees and hold it there. You can take one leg out, then the other leg out, or you can come into your full plank. We're not going to stay up here for very long this evening. So keep breathing, drawing the abdominals into the spine. Then we're going to straighten the left leg. We're going to lift and lower just for 3. And another one. Tuck that toe under, straighten the other toe. As we lift and lower, keep drawing those abs into the spine. We do one more. Curl the toe under, take one knee to the floor, then the other knee to the floor. Push away with the heels of your hands. Reach the arms out in front, take the knees back to your heels and breathe. And bring in your hands, pushing up. We're going to come over, walking forward onto our fronts. So we're going to go into some shoulder strengtheners, okay? So just those muscles that would really support our neck when we're stooped over our computers or whatever else we do, that misshapens and keeps us into a forward flexion. So pressing our pelvis into the mat, drawing the abs away. Really switch off the muscles in the lower half of your body. Reach the arms out in front. The neck is long. Now, the head is lifted off the mat, but the height to it is lifted. Go with what's comfortable. Don't really strain your neck to lift it up. Keep the neck nice and long, as if you're rolling that marble away with your nose. And before the head lifts, it stays in that reached position, looking at the mat as if you're looking at yourself in a mirror. Drawing those abs in, folks, on the out breath. Lift those arms up out in front of you like a Superman. Keep the abs drawn in. Make sure there's no tension going into your lower backs. Reaching away. I want you to feel as if there's a piece of string around each finger and someone's pulling those in the opposite direction. Keep the neck relaxed. Eye line looking down. Keep breathing. As you reach for another 5 breaths. 4, 3, keep going there. Do another 2 and 1. Don't crash those arms to the floor. Turn the palms to the outside. Circle those arms around. Keep those abs drawn in. Shoulder blades drawn together. And reach those arms down your side as if you're trying to touch your ankles with your fingertips. Keep breathing. Keep drawing those shoulder blades together. Keep that neck nice and long. That eye line down, forward. And if you really want to add on to this, reach the toes away. So you're almost standing to attention. Those legs may lift off the floor as you reaching the arms down towards the ankles, reaching the feet away in the same direction. Crown of the head goes in the other way. And breathe for a few more seconds and come down nice and slowly. Take a couple of breaths there. Take the arms out in front. Relax off. And we'll do it one more time. So keeping that neck nice and long, folks, a couple of inches or at the most off the mat. Okay, now concentrate first on the lower half of your body, pressing the pelvis into the mat, drawing those abdominals almost to the ceiling above you, really making sure you protect your lower back. Breathe in, and on the out breath, going to reach those arms out in front, reaching the fingers out in that direction. And almost the arms should be alongside your ears in an ideal world, okay? Keep breathing, keep reaching. I'm gonna take a sneak peek to see how you're doing. Keep breathing. Few more breaths. That's really nice work. Couple more, and then when you're ready, we're gonna take the palms to the outside, reach them in like big circular movement around you. Palms facing in to the outer thighs, shoulder blades drawn together, eye line down. Breathe in, and on the out breath, see if you can draw those shoulder blades a little bit closer as if you've got a pencil between them. Reach those legs away so you're standing to attention in this prone position, and you're breathing and you're protecting your lower back, drawing those abs in for another few more breaths. Another 2. Keep going, another 1. Relax down. Push up off the floor. Push away. Sit on your heels and keep breathing as those arms reach in front. Forehead comes towards the mat. You relax out in that lower back, in the shoulders. We're going to do our last little prone move of the evening. Come back over onto your front. Reach away in opposite directions as we do our 4-point swimming. So you bring your head up a little higher, your eye line still down towards the mat. Draw those abs into the spine. Breathe in on the out breath. Are we to reach away with the right arm and the left leg? Reach so much that they lift off the floor. Draw those abs in, stay beautifully still in the back, and lower the right arm, left leg, and go with the other side. Reach away with the left arm and the right leg. Reach, reach, reach. Draw those abs in, watch the neck, and lower. Go again on the other side. It's a reach elongation movement, but you lift and you lower. Keep going in your own breath each side. Keep those shoulder blades away from your ears as you come down and up. And you can, if you wish, make it a bit more dynamic, going in a real swimming motion from side to side. Keep reaching away, keep breathing. Really nice. Point the toe, lift your head up a slight bit, Julie G. That's him. Lovely, folks. Keep breathing. And then balance up. Or finish on the one you're on. As we push back up, press back, come over onto our backs. So seated, lying, so on seated, knees bent, feet hip width apart, the back of the hips lovely and balanced on the mat, back of the head on the mat, the nose up to the ceiling, back of the ribs on the ceiling, and your arms by your side. Let's just do a few little hip rolls first. So come down into flat back and come back over into it. You're rolling the marble into a 6 o'clock position. So a forward pelvic tilt, back again, and another forward pelvic tilt. Those shoulder blades melting into your mat. Breathe in on the out breath, flat back. Keep rounding the tailbone, round and up to the ceiling. Your hips lift off the mat as you engage both the glutes and the abdominals to lift those hips further off the floor. You come up as far as you can whilst keeping the shoulder blades melting into the mat. Making sure you can feel the underside of your feet, the big toe joint on the mat. Keep squeezing your butt cheeks. Keep breathing. Breathe in, and on your next out breath, roll back down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Now I'm going to add on to this, see how you feel, because it relies obviously on your butt strength, on your gluteal strength a lot, as well as the abdominal strength, and watch the lower back. So go into flat back and roll up in your own time. Just make sure your knees are not flaring out to the side or in on each other. Helps to make sure the feet are nice and firm on the mat, but lovely and light. Come up as far as you can. Squeeze in your butt cheeks. Breathe in, and on the out breath, I want you to lift that left knee. I'm going on the left side because that's the side of the camera, so we'll start there. Breathe in, out, lengthen that leg straight above you, and we lower and lift. Squeeze in your butt, drawing those abs in, trying not to lose any height in those hips, drawing the abs in to keep those hips nice and level. As we do another 4, another 3, another 2, another 1. bend that knee, take it back down. Breathe in and out, lower down through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Come back into a flat back and we'll roll up for our final time. So when you're ready in your own time, you go into your flat back on the out breath, drawing the abs and the glutes together as you roll up one vertebra at a time through the spine. Now, if that felt too much, you can either keep going up and down, or you lift just one heel and lower and the other heel and lower, okay? So don't let any tension go into your lower back. We want to maintain that height in our hips. So before we start, we get ourselves ready, making sure we can feel the underside of our feet and the toe joints level on the floor, hips level, abs really engaged, and those glutes super, super engaged. Breathe in, and on the out breath, we lift the right knee. And then we straighten that knee. Squeeze those glutes a bit more, check they're all in place. So when you lower and lift, they keep you lovely and stable and lifted. As we lower and lift, we're going to do another 3. Keep going. Another 2. And another 1. Well done. Take it up, bend that knee in, and take it back down. So try and recorrect yourself, trying to draw those glutes in, keeping those hips lovely and high. So we're not going to roll straight down this time. Squeeze those butt cheeks together. Keep breathing. Make sure that rib cage of yours is closed. Going to breathe in on the out breath. Lift the arms up to the ceiling and take them behind. Reach away, breathing in, and on your next out breath, roll down through the spine, really taking your time, going one vertebra at a time, coming into that flat back position. Breathe in, and on the out breath, when you bring the arms over, you bring your head and your shoulders over. Eyeline is looking over your knees. Chin is lifted. Take a few breaths there. Take the arms around, interlace them behind your head. Make sure you don't drag on your head. Just rest your head in your hands, making sure that your elbows are visible in your peripheral vision. Draw those abs in. Breathe in, and on the out breath, I want you to draw in your left knee, and I want you to twist and touch that knee with the opposite shoulder. When you come back to the midline, you stay lifted and you lengthen that left leg. You reach over, so you rotate and you lengthen, keeping the abdominals drawn in. So you breathe in and out, okay? So keep going. Reach and lengthen. Draw those abs in, no mounding in the abdominals. Keep the chin off, away from your chest. As we do another 6. Nice and slow. Another 5. Another 4. 3. Another 2. And another 1. Now, bring that foot down. If you can stay lifted, brilliant. Otherwise, just rest your head down. Maybe we'll all do it together. Bring that head down. And I tell you why I want you to do this. I want you to make sure that you're in a neutral position and you haven't lost that through that last move, okay? Actually, why don't we go back into our bridge and back into that for the other side? That could be quite nice for our backs as well. So breathe in, draw the abs in, go flat back, roll up through the back, one vertebra at a time. Shoulder blades melting into the mat, abs drawn in, glutes engaged, keeping your hips lovely and level as well as lifted. Lift those arms up to the ceiling. Take your arms behind. Reaching, don't worry about bringing the back of the hands to the mat. Reaching away without flaring in the ribs, so keeping the ribs closed down. Breathe in, and on the out breath, roll down one vertebra at a time. Take your time, go in your own breath. Take a note where you may be coming down in little sections. Come back, those hips level on the mat. Your arms still lifting away behind you. Breathe in, and on the out breath, you bring the arms over, the head comes up, and the shoulders come up into a chest lift. Chin away from your chest. arms reaching out. Take them around, interlace your hands and rest your head in those hands. Come up as far as you can. Breathe in, and on the out breath, this time we bring your right knee in and the left elbow reaches over. And then we come back to that starting position with our head and shoulders, and we reach that right leg away. Really elongate. And we go again. Reach and away. When you come over, really twisting that torso. Keep that chin away from the chest and keep the breathe in. Draw your abdominals into the spine and make sure you're lovely and even on those hips. I think we've done 4, so let's do another 6. Another 5. And when you come back to center, stay lifted. Lift as far as you can, as high as you can. That's when you're going to really feel it in those abs. Do another 3, nice and slow. Another 2, and another 1. Reaching away, bringing the head to the floor and the feet to the floor. Bring the knees into the chest. Stir the knees in the opposite directions. Really feel the top of the thigh, your femur, stirring in the hip joint, really lubricating through your hip joints. And go back the other way for another 2 and another 1. Take both feet to the floor. Stay lovely and even through the hips. Draw those abs in. Take one leg up perpendicular, so the knee and the ankle directly above your hip. Breathe in. On the out breath, lift the knee, lift the head and the shoulders. Come towards your leg and walk up that calf. Draw those abs in. Breathe in and out and lengthen the opposite leg. And we swap. Let's go into our scissors. Stay lifted as high as you can. You can draw that lengthened leg as it comes towards you a little bit closer. Nice stretch out in the hamstrings if you want or need one there. But this is an abdominal exercise. Watch your neck, chin away. In fact, take your eye line to your feet. As you breathe in and out, drawing the leg in from the calf, keeping those legs as straight as you can and pointy toes. You're lifting up. As we do another 10, another 9, another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Hold that one up there if you have a, don't forget this other leg can be a little higher if that feels hard work for you. So just go within your level. Draw those abs in. We're going to take the arms out, reaching away. And we're going to do a small bend and stretch. Stay lifted. If the head, the neck is a little necky, just pop the one hand behind to protect your neck. Keep lifted as high as you can. Reaching away for another 5, another 4, 3, 2, 1. Take hold of that calf. Draw yourself up there a little bit more and swap. Reaching away. Take the arms out. Reach, reach, reach with the arms. Look up to the foot with the eye line, chin away from your chest. Small bend in your knees and stretch. Bend and stretch. Let's keep going. Keep drawing those abs in. Keep breathing. Draw in for another 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Bring those knees in. Circle the knees in one direction, both together. Come back round the other way. Take one foot to the floor, then the other. Bring the knees and the ankles together, the arms reaching out to the side. Take those knees over to the right. Keep both shoulders on the mat as you turn your head to look to the left. And breathe. Join that rotation. And when you're ready, get those abdominals engaged to help lift those knees up to the top and over in the other direction as you turn to look at the other hand. Few breaths there. Draw those knees up. We take them back over the other side. Turn, look at your left hand, shoulder blades on the mat. If you can't bring your knees all the way over, that's fine, but your shoulder blades should really stay on that mat to ensure we get that lovely rotation in the middle. Back up for the last time, over to the left, eye line and head, turn to look at the right hand. Bring those knees up. Now you can come up to sitting by turning onto your right side and pushing up, or bringing your knees in, holding to the crease of the knees and rock up to sitting. So do whichever feels more comfortable for you. We're going to take those legs lovely and long. That back looks as if we're leaning against an imaginary wall. Reach up. We're going to come over our imaginary beach ball, folks. So we've got an imaginary beach ball on our lap. Breathe in, out. We come over that beach ball. Few breaths there as we stretch out through the spine. Draw the abs in as we come up. Keep the shoulder blades away from the ears. Let's go again. Take those arms up. Breathe in, breathe out. Come over that imaginary beach ball. So the back should be a little bit rounded. May feel a nice little stretch there as well in the top of the hips. It's a little spine stretch. Breathe in, breathe out, and come back up to sitting. Take that left, so take that, bend that right leg, take it over the left. Let's hold on to the outside of our right foot, taking your right hand, pop it to the side of you. I'll go this side on, just you can have your hand there. It all depends on how flexible you are in the spine. Breathe in, draw that knee in towards the opposite shoulder into the chest. Breathe in, and on the out breath, turn to look over the right shoulder. Hopefully enjoying another spinal rotation, a neck stretch as you look over, but don't forget to draw that knee also into the chest. Few breaths there, and relax it off, and go again on the other side. So we stretch both legs out, bend the left leg, take it over the right leg, draw that knee in towards the right shoulder with the right hand. So you feel a stretch, hopefully, in the piriformis. Take that hand behind, fingers pointing away. Breathe in, and on the out breath, twist in the torso. Keep drawing that knee in, looking over that right left shoulder, stretching through the torso, maybe through the shoulder blades, but also through the neck. A few more breaths there. Come back to turn to the front. Bring both, you can cross your legs or bring your feet into a soft diamond shape, soles of the feet together. Draw those abs in so you're staying lovely and beautiful in your seated posture, nice and even on your sit bones. Interlace your fingers and reach away, stretching between the shoulder blades, reaching forward. That should feel quite nice, particularly after our quite powerful dart we did on our fronts, as well as our tricep dips as well. So we worked our shoulders a little bit this evening. Breathe in, and on the out breath, take the arms behind. Give ourselves a lovely, another final stretch across the front of our chest. Reach the arms away, keep the shoulder blades lovely, shoulder blades, the chin lovely and parallel with the floor. Keep reaching away. Few more breaths there. And then coming to face forward, just come forward into a butterfly stretch, the head towards the feet, the forearms on your shins. As you take a few breaths, releasing out through the back, the head hanging down. And draw the abdominals in to help you back up into a lovely seated position. Draw the shoulder blades back, feel them glide down your back. Take the arms out to the side. Take the left, I say that every time, but I'm going right. Take your right ear to the right shoulder. If you want, you can spider walk that left arm away a little for a deeper stretch if you need one. Come back up to the front. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Again, Walking that right arm away a little for a deeper stretch down that right side. Breathing in through the nose into that rib cage and out through your mouth. Come back up to the front. Turn the palms to face up as we finish on that one single deep breath. Breathing in through the nose into the stomach as you reach away with those arms. Reach up to the ceiling, palms together. As you breathe out, bring the palms down in front of you, elbows out. Taking the next breath into the ribs this time and out through the mouth, into the rib cage, finding your own natural breath, and you are done.